What's up, guys? Hello, Shiro Toy Reviews, doing another unboxing. This time on something I have been waiting to get ever since I saw the announcement for it. This is a character who I've been fond of for a handful of years now. I've always known who this character was, and then the company that owns this character brought her back, but gave her her own universe and gave her her own set of stories. So this is a comic book character, um, and then eventually she was part of a big storyline that took place um, in this comic universe, and then she eventually appeared in a movie that was very well succeed. Very well, I said succeed. Very well received. Um, So, without further ado, let's see who it is. Um, I don't remember when when the pre-order for this figure was announced. So, been waiting a while. So, finally glad I was able to get her. I've heard a lot of positive things about this figure so far. So, yeah, finally glad to add her to my collection. Um, okay, so we have Into the Spider-Verse, Gwen Stacy. Or for some reason they started calling her Ghost Spider, which I I do not like that name at all. It just feels very generic. Spider Gwen is fine. Is just fine the way it is. But anyway, yes, Spider Gwen from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. This is from Mafex, Metacom Toys. Um, Yeah, when I saw the images for this figure, I was like, I have to get her. Of course, she was I believe she was like $109. I had store credit from Big Bad Toy Store, so here's the side of the packaging, which looks cool. The top, which has the logo, and then the bottom, which just has a bunch of unimportant stuff. Let's see, missing. And she comes with Spider Ham, which is amazing. And here she is, unmasked. So, yeah, you see a Spider Ham right there. Um, yeah, so when I saw images for this figure, I instantly knew I had to get her. Um, let's see, is there anything on the back? No. So she comes with, let's see, she comes with two spider spider heads and two unmasked heads, which is nice. Um, so kind of like with I would assume, especially because of Spider Ham, I would assume she has the most accessories compared to her and Peter B. Parker. But yeah, I keep getting off topic. Like I said, when I saw images for this figure, I instantly knew I had to get her. I was already a fan of the character, and I really liked her character in Spider Verse. If you guys did not know, her and Miles are they were a couple. They kind of became a couple in the comics. I don't know if that's still relevant now, but and then another timeline, they got together and had children, and their children inherited spider powers, and Spider Ham was their babysitter for some reason. Yeah, if you guys may not already know, comics are weird. Um, of course, the box art is awesome. So, of course, collector, I keep the boxes um, in case I want to put them back in here at some point. Um, so, if you wanted, you could use the box insert as like a um, backdrop for a display or something. So that's really cool. So yeah, she comes with a stand as well. So there are all the pieces. She comes with magnet feet, fists. Like I said, her two different heads. Spider Ham comes with two different. It comes with three. One, two, three, four, five sets of arms. So that's cool. yeah, but of course I already got Peter and Miles, so I knew I had to get my hands on her. I feel kind of bad though. Like there are so many accessories that these three figures that these Spider-Verse figures have came with that I don't really have the space or like I don't know to really like do a lot of dynamic display options with them. I guess, especially since they're high end, and I kind of want to be careful not to break anything. But I've heard joints on her are very nice. Um, let's see. Let's show off Spider Ham real quick. So we have Spider Ham. Let me move Gwen out of the way real quick. We have Spider Ham. He's very cool. I've heard he's very head heavy, and he doesn't come with magnet feet. Um, but the detail on him is really, really, really nice. Um, he, like I say, he has um, alternate arms where he's shooting a web, and he comes with his hammer, which was an iconic moment from the movie. It was very funny and very Looney Tune esque. Um, but yeah, I really dig him. He's a nice addition because, of course, a character like this wouldn't get a. I like his little tail. Wouldn't get its own release. A couple years ago, Hasbro did release this figure in a Venom wave, but it was based off the comic, not the Spider Verse movie. Let's see, yeah, smells like brand new action figure. Yeah, so put them to the side for now. So yeah, they did release a Spider Ham that had so articulation. It was kind of weird. Um, so yeah, that happened. And finally, we have Gwen in all her Spider Woman, Spider Girl glory. Um, oh, this is interesting. So the hands, they have these little plastic rods that are keeping the hands from flailing around when you open it up. So that's interesting. I'll show that before the end of this video. Um, it's nice that they did that. Oh, remove that plastic. So I've been told, I don't know if I can show it. Yeah, I probably can't show it without removing the head. But inside the hood is a magnet to keep the hood in place. So I guess there's a magnet inside her head, which sounds kind of weird, but yeah. So that's very cool. Very interesting way for them to do that. So the hood will stay in place in whatever type of pose you're trying to do. Um, let's see, get her into some type of dynamic pose. So her I did love that her shoes look like ballet shoes. I thought that was really cool. Um, one thing that would have been cool, I kind of wish they did, was some type of dynamic pose. I wish they added her jacket that she wore briefly. You guys seen the movie. It was a scene where she was talking about her backstory and her origin and her universe, and there's a brief scene towards the end of that sequence where we see her walking in a crowded streets with other people wearing a jacket, and you can kind of see that she has her suit underneath, at least like the lower half where her legs and feet are. She's wearing these shoes and whatnot. So I kind of wish they would have added that. Probably could just do that myself. Just find a generic girl jacket and put it on her. So that might be something I might try to do. Um, so really, that's like the only accessory I kind of wish she came with because Peter and Miles come with clothing. But outside of that, yeah, she seems really solid. I feel bad. I've been kind of putting off reviewing those other two Mafex figures because, yeah, she just looks clean and detailed. I love the printing on the face, on the eyes, and she's just a very nice, pretty figure. And I mean, you're paying $100. Like I said, I think I paid because I had store credit. I paid like 123, which would have preferred to pay a little bit less than that, but I think it was worth it for all that you get. But yeah, I mean, for you to spend this much money on an action figure, you should be getting, A plus quality. So she also has some cake, so I appreciate that. Um, let's see, yeah, yeah. So, like I was saying with the hands, like I'll show this real quick. So these didn't come with Miles or Peter. So that's nice of them to have done this to keep the hands from falling around because yeah, that happened to Peter and Miles. I don't remember. I think I do have some spare plastic baggies, so I should at some point put their accessories in those bags. But yeah, and real quick, let's show off one of her alternate heads real quick. Um, there's detail on her alternate heads. I love how she had like part of her hair cut because of what Miles did to her, but it was a really cool like kind of punk girl kind of look. Um, well, actually, before I do that, let me show her. Of course, I had to get the spider trio together, so let me show her off with um, her other two spider allies. So here she is with Miles. Um, I've had him in this pose since I got him, so that was almost a year ago. I haven't touched him since I got him. Still an awesome figure. Glad I got him. Like I said, I loved the character designs of that movie. Um, I don't know because let me see, because I kind of have him in a pose. Let me see. Pose. A lot of people kind of complained about this figure being a little too delicate. Like I said, I haven't really, I've just kind of fiddled with mine. So, I haven't really had any issues with anything. I'm not, um, I'm not rough with my figures. So, yeah. But by the looks of it, it looks like they're the same height, even though she's like 2 or 3 years older than him. Um, yeah, they look like they're the same height. And last but not least, let's get in Peter B. Let's see, because of course Gwen and Miles are teenagers. Let's see, that pizza. So my only gripe with Peter B is that one of the accessories does not fit onto the figure, and it's a very key accessory. He came with a coffee cup holding hand, which has coffee in it. That did not fit with my figure. I could have contacted BBTS and saw about that. And I did think about that, but I was thinking it was pretty minor. I mean, the figure itself wasn't damaged, so I felt like maybe there wouldn't have been anything they could do about it. Um, so that's really the only gripe I have. But yeah, they all look nice together. They all look nice together. But yeah, so unfortunate for Peter B. That's a con I had to add. And we have Spider Ham. So yeah. So having all three of them together, should I say all four, I think they make a very nice display. Of course, it would be kind of hard for them to do Penny Parker. Who knows? We might get her. Um, Apologize if there's any noise in the background. Let's see. Don't want to break her. Oh. Oh, right. I forgot she had the hood. Let me show her with the hood real quick. Alrighty then. Yeah, because I rarely have my figures unmasked. And let's see. Let's see. Okay. So here we have Gwen. It wasn't too bad. Here we have her unmasked. So yeah, um, it's a very nice addition. Um, Revolotech, I think it was Revolotech, another Japanese figure company made a Spider Gwen some years ago, which I considered getting at some point, but now I'm glad I didn't because we got this version, which is probably outside of her comic version, probably my favorite version of Gwen. Um, but yeah, so yeah, but I'm happy about her. I'm very content. Um, of course, I recommend this figure. So this isn't a full review. So guys, let me know if you want to see a review for these figures. I may just go ahead and review them anyway. But yeah, she comes with magnet feet, several webs. Like I said, I just place them in dynamic poses and just leave them like that for a long time. So I feel kind of bad, but if I ever want to put them in more dynamic poses, the option's there because they have so many accessories. Um, but yeah, I highly recommend her. Um, like I said, she's 109 on BBTS. I don't know if you'll be able to find her cheaper than that. Maybe. Um, oh, so yeah. Best of luck if if you do find her cheaper than that. Um, but yeah. So, but yeah. So that's it for this unboxing. Like I said, highly recommend her. Go ahead and get her while you can. Who knows? This figure might get really expensive at some point. Um, so yeah. So this is one of the figures I think I mentioned in my last video I was gonna review. Or unbox. I still have a transformer I've yet to open. I've had them for almost 2 months, so I'll probably get around to that soon. I have another review I want to do. Something coming in the mail. I'm trying to think. Yeah, two things coming in the mail that I want to do. And then I keep saying it's update video. So yeah, but that's it for this unboxing, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Peace.